Hi, I'm Sonja and welcome back to my channel. Today I just have to hurry. I have to take my child to an appointment in about 30 minutes. We have to leave. I have no makeup on. So I thought I'll just do a quick makeup look. I'll record it. And I also thought I have this E.L.F foundation. It's the E.L.F Flawless Satin Foundation. And this is in shade 130 Snow. It's a cool pink undertones. So hopefully this should be a good match. I have not tried it. I haven't even, maybe I swatched it. I don't remember if I did. But we'll just go ahead and put this on. So this is just the NYX green concealer. And I have a lot of like pink undertones and blemishes. So I just like to use a green concealer on all of those areas before I put on a foundation. It's a lot easier, I think, to get coverage. I like a sheer coverage. I don't like a very thick coverage with my foundation. So I can do a more sheer coverage if I color correct, because then I don't need to cake on the foundation to get coverage, if that makes any sense. Oops, put a little too much on. When I go fast, I get a little crazy. I really like to stipple foundation on, so we'll find out if this is a stippling foundation. Oh, okay. So it's just a lift cap off and pump type thing. I know lots of people like to pump right on their face. I don't understand that. I mean, if that works for you, great. But I don't like to put on a ton of foundation. I like to be strategic how I do it. So I usually use a palette to put it on. I can't find my palette, so I'm using a mirror. But I'm just gonna do, since I don't know how it covers, one pump to start. Because when I do it this way, I find some days my skin like just soaks up a ton of foundation, and then some days I don't need that much. So I don't like to just pump it on because I like to have a little control of that. And see how this foundation smells. Like, it doesn't smell bad, it just has a scent to it, which surprises me. It's like a really good color match, I think. I'm gonna turn on another light. Hold on. Let's get more light. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ah! There, now I can see better. I can see the side of my face. Sometimes I do concealer around my eyes before foundation. Sometimes I do it after. I never know. And you know what? This foundation, you don't need a lot of it, because I have not used, there's still like a good glob there. And I've done a good amount of my face. I just don't like the scent in it. When I get around my nose, I'm like, oh, I don't like that smell. But it's going on really nice. I mean, it really is. I don't know how well it lasts and how other makeup will be going on top of it. I mean, it's actually doing really nice. Like, I just wish it didn't have the smell to it. I don't think I'm gonna do too much more around my eyes because I'm gonna do some concealer around my eyes. This is just like a really quick makeup look, just to take my child to an appointment, and that's it. And if I was gonna put on makeup anyways, it just seemed to make sense that I film it, and I always use like a nice big fluffy brush just to kind of tell any hairs on my face what direction I want them to lay. It also kind of buffs the foundation out, but this didn't need a lot of buffing. I'm really pleasantly surprised with this foundation. Let me like zoom in really fast. It like covered up all of the green concealer just really easy. You can still see some blemishes though that didn't really cover those up very well, but we could probably concentrate on the blemishes a little bit. I'm just gonna take like a little flat brush here, like a concealer brush. See if we can cover up I mean, it doesn't cover those up, but it did even out my skin, so we're gonna call it good. I don't think this would be my go-to foundation if I wanted like a perfectly flawless look, but I'm just going to an appointment, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the E.L.F 16-Hour Camo Concealer in Matte Finish. It is Fair Rose, I think. I don't know. I will put everything I use in the description, don't worry. And I actually really love this concealer. I just use a little bit around my eyes, and then sometimes I use it to clean up around my eyes where my, if any eyeshadow, I get any eyeshadow fallout, I'll use that mixed with some foundation. So for anybody who's watching this who doesn't know, I was with the same skincare company for makeup and skincare company for 5 years. It was indeed an MLM, which I have no problem with MLMs, just I got tired of being with one and tired of using the same products, and there's so many fun things out there. I wanted to explore and try new things. I'm just gonna use this because I love this. It's the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks, and this is Pink Lemonade. Oh, I should have known that. I only have one of these and I love it so much. It's so nice to use, and I'm just gonna like put it like a lot on because I love a lot of good blush, and like I said, are going fast. I'm really not doing the best makeup job. I'm not the best makeup artist. If you're coming here to learn all the best makeup techniques, you're not gonna learn them from me. If you wanna learn some stuff, I can probably teach you some stuff as long as you don't know, like you're not already an expert. What you're more here for the journey of is watching me play around with makeup, play around with skincare. I just look really pale right now. So I'm just gonna add like some, this is the E.L.F little palette. I'm just gonna use this color up here just to add some color in my face. If you're watching me, you're more on the journey of with somebody who is trying to find some new skincare and makeup that's all vegan and cruelty free. And I'm also learning and growing. I'm using the KVD setting powder, and I'm just gonna throw that on right now. I'm a child of the 80s, and you know, there wasn't YouTube or anything like that when I was a kid to learn to put on makeup. You either figured it out, learned from your friends, learned from your mom, and my mom did not play with makeup, or you know, went to the mall and had somebody put on makeup there, and I would never do that when I was a kid. That was like not my thing. Like that Fenty Beauty gave some color, but I want a little bit more. I love rosy cheeks, so I'm gonna use this E.L.F little blush palette. There's this pretty color right here, this pink, that I'm just gonna add some of that on because it's pretty. You don't need a lot of this, it's so pigmented. I love that. It's a little bit more pigmented than the Fenty. I love the Fenty because it's fun and it's easy, but it doesn't have quite as much pigment, and since I'm going fast, I want this. There, I like that. All right, this is my KVD palette, and it's like, I only have two. I have a Pacifica one, and I don't like it, so we're just going with this. So I'm just putting on this like peachy color as just like a quick transition color, and I'm not really gonna do too much more here. There's just this like brown, like mocha type color. I think I'm just gonna put that all over my lid here. I have this like little shimmery color that I'm just gonna put a little bit here. look how I look good. Didn't I have a KVD setting spray that I'm just gonna use really fast? So this is just, I think this is, yeah, it's an E.L.F eyebrow pencil. And like I said, I will link everything below. All right, we need to curl our eyelashes. I got this in my FabFitFun box. I'll link it up there if you want to watch my review of my FabFitFun box. Oh, well, why don't I just use this? This is an eyeliner. Did I get it? No, not for, I got this from my Pettivore box. So I'll link this up there too. And I'm just gonna do my tight line. Dudes, this does not work on your tight line. We're scrapping that. We're switching over to my Too Faced liner and we'll use that instead. Yeah, so far I don't mind this E.L.F foundation at all. Also, let me know in the comments if there's makeup or skincare that you think I should try. As long as it's vegan, I'll give it a try. This liner is the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Lip Liner. I just got it at Target. And I've been finding what I like is to line my lips and fill it in with the liner and then put a gloss over the top. Let's just do the E.L.F plumping gloss. E.L.F plumping gloss. Okay, need to go up and do mascara. I just wanted my lips to set a little bit, so I tend to do my lips sometimes the very first thing after my foundation. I do my lips early a lot of the times. And this is the KVD, what's it called? Go Big or Go Home mascara. All right, I think I'm done. I told you this was a quick look, but overall, I like it. And so far, I like this foundation. It went on easy. It didn't have like the best coverage to cover up these little pimples, but I also went really sheer with it. I think if I would have built on top of it, I would have covered it better. And like, I don't see any creasing or caking. Like, the match was right on. Like, the color match looks really good. But I'll come back and I'll show you what this looks like after a few hours. In the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, I am back a few hours later. I had the appointment with my child and I had a mask on the whole time. And my lips actually stayed on better than I expected. I mean, like, if I applied some more gloss, it'd look okay. It like kind of ran outside the lines a little, but it looks okay. But I mean, like, the foundation totally stayed. So this was the E.L.F Flawless Satin Foundation, and like, it looks really good. Like, it all stayed in place, and like, I'm really pleased with the wear and like the application. Like, this is a really great foundation. The negative and the shade match, like, it's like perfect. Like, everything about this would be perfect. There's a lot in here. So, I mean, it's like a good size. It wasn't too expensive. A little bit went a long ways. Like, everything about it is really good. The con I have with this is the smell. Like, even when I was driving in the car, I could just smell the fragrance of the foundation, and I just don't like that. It smells familiar, and I don't even know what it is that it smells familiar of, but the smell I could do without. This is not gonna be one, it's not gonna be a go-to one for me just because of the fragrance. I did not like that. I didn't find it pleasing, and it was annoying. If it was fragrance free, this would probably be my foundation. I mean, it feels good. I mean, for the cost, it's great if you can handle the smell. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try another E.L.F. foundation if there is more, and see if they have one that's fragrance free. But I'm excited to try more foundations. I'm going to be placing an order today for some more fun stuff. I can't wait. Yay! So if you have any suggestions of things I should try, any kind of skincare or makeup, as long as it's vegan and cruelty free, I'll try it. Put those in the comments, and then also please give this a thumbs up, like it, subscribe, watch all of my videos to the end. All of that really helps me. Share this with your friends, comment, and just say hey. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.